Hello and welcome to the Intuitive Messenger channel. I am Mitchell, your Intuitive Messenger, and this is your energy forecast for today, Tuesday, July 29th, 2014. And as always, thank you for taking time to watch this video, retweet, post, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm about to go over 800, so I'm very excited about that. Just 4 away. So just go over and click subscribe. So thank you. And then share as you feel led to those. I love when someone just puts a name in on Facebook and just says like, you know, Bob Smith, and then shares a video. It's like, that is whoever you are trying to tell Bob Smith he needs to watch this video. And I love that because it's funny. It's like, there's a message for you. I can feel you saying that to them. So today is number 29. 29 boils down to number 11. 11, first of all, is a master number. So it's a very powerful energy number. It's kind of a turbocharged, kind of a feel. 29 still boils down to 11, and 11 is our justice card in the tarot. So that always makes me feel like we're bringing things back into balance, or there's legal matters that are in and around us that we're working through. We add cards to it or get the feel of it just to see what more is going on. And 11 boils down to number 2, and 2 is our high priestess, and she's a very smart woman. She knows the law, which is cool that it's connected to the justice card. But she has knowledge. She knows the law. She's wise. She's very intuitive as well. She's kind of someone who I kind of like look to and want to be like that. What she represents to me is like that just wise, intuitive, knowing person. And could give a crap about what people think about her. The Hermit I like because Hermit just retreats when he needs to. So those are 2 of my cards that I love to work towards. They're the ones I embody a little bit. You add up all the numbers of today and you get the number 25, which boils down to what? Number 7 once again. 7 energy today, 7th month, 7th year. So again, very powerful energy that we can feel today. And that's Chariot energy. That means quick, fast moving, often polarized. You don't have much gray area in the middle. It's just white or black, left or right, high or low, whichever way you want to go. And I pulled the Page of Coins for today on the Sunday week-long spread. And Page of Coins can be good news of finance, money, ability, family, home coming to you. It can also mean just a young girl, because coins are feminine. And in my deck, the actual person, the page, is a girl. A lot of decks, it is a girl. The swords and wands are definitely boys. They're masculine. And then the cups is, I would say, androgynous, almost like a tomboy feel. So there are the energies for today. Utilize them at your need and desire, and that's kind of what I do and work with. So when all of a sudden when you feel, why do I just think something and it happens? Well, because it's an 11 day and it's turbocharged day, you know, and it's that energy of the Chariot. Boom, it's done, you know, but you ride the wave. The wave is the energy of the day. It can pummel you to the ground, or you can surf it in like a rock star. I choose rock stardom. So today I'm pulling the Lenormand. So if you're doing some intuitive development, you can pause the video and just say, write down Lenormand and write down, you know, what number you think is on the card, what other card it may connect to, what colors you may see, what feeling, what imagery. Is it a person or a place or an animal? You know, so just however you feel, get the information, and the development's going to be a good one today because I can feel that. I already know what it is. So the Lenormand for today is mice. So this is number 23. And 23 boils down to number 5. So 5 is a very moving and shifting and changing number. It's also 7 of clubs, 7 of wands. That is a card of surprise. But the interesting thing, the mice, this card is also all about nibbling away. This is about slow and steady erosion. This is about behind the scenes kind of worry. What do mice do? They're often in the walls eating away. They come out, they steal something, they take it back bit by bit by bit. This card, a great example of this, can be something like cancer sneaking up on you. I'm not saying that that's what's coming at you, but that's the feeling of this, a cancer or a cancerous thing. That's what mice can often be. They work, you know, kind of like in the dark. They work as a team, but you only usually see just one at a time, but you know there's a bunch of them in there. So nibble, nibble, nibble. That's what it feels like. So, and then the tarot card, flying out tarot card for today is going to be the World card, which is 21, which also boils down to 3, the Empress. So this really feels like there's just slow nibbling away at things bringing to a close. It's almost like, with these cards, for me, I would say you are just drawing this out painfully. Oh, I need to leave him. And you're just drawing it out. I need to quit this job, but you're just waiting, waiting, waiting. It's like, end it already. It's nibbling away and eating at you. So normally at this point, I would draw an oracle card. but I'm just not feeling it. And this is part of my intuitive lesson. My first thought, because I was thinking about it yesterday or the day before, last night, I can't remember when, and I thought, I'm just not feeling the oracle cards right now or anymore. I don't know for how long. And immediately I thought, well, I know there's going to be some people who are going to be disappointed, but it's not about you. And I say that because I'm feeling it's not right for me to pull the oracle cards right now today. It may last tomorrow, it may last a year, it may last a lifetime. And this is a huge lesson for so many of you, because what did I do? I feel intuitively I don't need to pull an oracle card today. But my first response was, what will other people think about it? Will they miss it? And that's when I have to go, it's not about them right now. This is about what I feel to be true for me at this moment. And that is no oracle card. So somebody wants to get in, one of my doggies. So for you, the moment you think, oh, what would somebody else think? That's the question I used to say all the time to you guys was, ask yourself daily, what would I do if I weren't afraid? Well, if I weren't afraid, I wouldn't pull an oracle card. Then fear, whatever you want to call it, but worry or what people might think, why is he not pulling an oracle card? But I like the oracle card. I have to allow that to go. Allow that to go. So big lesson for you there. It's not all the development there. But what the other development is, it's simple. Ask questions. If you get an image, and let me just do a quick thing. You can see clear, you can see, you can hear, you can feel, you can taste, you can just know. All clairvoyantly, clairaugustantly, omnipotently. In other words, clair means clear. So clear seeing, clear hearing, clear knowing, clear tasting, clear feeling, whatever, however you work, whatever information comes to you. If you get a thought, if you get a feeling, people just go, oh, I have a feeling. Oh boy, okay, here's the feeling. Just ask, what does this feeling represent? That's what I do every time I pull a card. I pull the world card. And it's automatic now. When I say Spirit, and I do it just fast. I said, what does that represent? That represents the ending of things. How does that connect with the mice? Oh, it's nibbling away at them, and I say, Spirit, well, what does that mean? Well, if they would just end it, it would go away a whole lot quicker. And that's how I come to the conclusion of the message. So ask questions, and I'm being told to tell you about asking of Spirit, asking of your higher self, because that was the thing that I kept forgetting. I would drive home from my intuitive class, and I go, oh, I kept forgetting to ask more questions. I would lay the cards down and just try to say what they mean, but I wouldn't ask questions. Or I would get an image in my head. We would be doing like mediumistic work, and I would get an image. I would feel someone say, tell them to look for the pink elephant. And I'd say, look for the pink elephant, which it's important to deliver that information. But I would also say, what does the pink elephant represent? Oh, it represents the thing that the family doesn't like to talk about. And I'd say, can you elaborate on that? And they might elaborate, or they might not, or give me another image. But it's just like a conversation with someone. If you stop asking questions, you're not going to move yourself down the road. It's like when you feel like you hit a brick wall, it's because you're not moving the energy forward. And sometimes it's about the energy, because when I work with the client, sometimes I'll just say, can you state your name again? And they start saying their name, and boom, it's like the energy door busts wide open. And that's a simple way, because them saying their name over again is not like you're cheating and getting information from them. But when I work with clients who we give and take versus me doing all the talking, once they start talking, I'm listening. I am listening, and sometimes I'm writing down. Sometimes I'll say, oh, stop, and I'll give them, here's what I got, here's what I got. Okay, continue talking. Because it's like a river, and when that river is flowing, I can pull the information from it. When there's no river flowing, no energy moving, it feels like brick wall. It feels like a brick wall. So ask questions inside your head, outside your head. What does this mean? What does this mean? Why did you show me that? But why? But why? But why? Act like that 2-year-old, 3-year-old child. But why, Mommy? But why, Spirit? But why? So all that being said, check out my website. I almost forgot to have a sip on air. This Saturday, I will be 2 years of doing this with only about 14, 15, 16 days of break time in those 2 years. I'll show you or direct you to that video, that link to the first one. It's kind of fun to watch. I'm so different than I am now. I was the same, but just a little fearful. And intuitivemessenger.org is my website. There's spreads up there. There's YouTube videos. I'm about 7 to 10 days booked out for delivering videos back, and also setting up appointments. I think I have 1 or 2 maybe to open this Saturday. And then at the end of the month, I'm going to San Jose for the Bay Area Tarot Symposium, or BATS. Looking forward to that. Seeing my friend Bill Tarot and a bunch of other people. I think Ronna George is going to be there, Mary Kay Greer, all the big names, all my rock stars. So talk to you guys tomorrow. Have an amazing day. Bye bye.